Hi guys, so you are going to be working on a pop art version, just like Andy Warhol did with the silkscreen images. So first you want to make sure that you open up GIMP, of course, and then go to File, New, and we want to have it to where it says width 800 and height 600. So if it doesn't say that, you can just delete it and add it in and click OK. So now you have your canvas. This is your canvas area. Then what you're going to do is you can actually find your image on your desktop, and you can see mine is over here. It's an image of Obama, and I'm just going to go ahead and click and drag it in, and it's going to fill up my entire canvas. Now, we're missing a couple of tools here. So make sure you always start off by going to Windows, Dockable Dialogues, open up your layers. Here are my layers. Let me move that out of the way. Windows again. Now I need my tool options. So here are my tools. And last but not least, the Windows. And I need a toolbox. So here's my toolbox so I can do all my neat stuff. All right. Now what I'm going to do is, mine popped up with the background. Don't need it, so I'm just going to delete it. So I just have a picture of Obama. So what I want to do next is I actually want to make a copy of this layer. So down here, it actually, when you hover over it, it says create a duplicate of the layer. So I'm going to make a duplicate. And as you can see, it says copy. So that I don't get confused, even though this is copy, I am going to double click on this and rename it original. And then double click on this. And we're actually going to title this black and white, because we are going to change this entire layer into a black and white version of Obama. Now make sure that this layer is selected. How do you know it's selected? Because it's in blue. And then you are going to go to colors and threshold. And as you can see, it went straight to a black and white image. So this layer right here, or this dial, you can adjust it and it'll change the contrast, or the threshold in this case. So you want to make sure you don't have it all the way here because you can't see Obama's face. And you don't want it all the way over here because the entire picture is black now. So we want to get it somewhere in between, maybe about there, and click OK. Now you have your original layer and your black and white layer. Now what you're going to do is you are going to go to your layers, which is right here, and you're going to go to this little icon that says create a new layer, and we are going to call it color 3. Reason we're calling it color 3 is because we're going to end up with 3 new layers, and each one will have a different color. Don't mess around with any of this. Make sure it's on transparent and then click OK. Do it again. Now we're going to call it color 2. All this should be the same. Click OK. Then do it one more time. Change it to color 1 and click OK. Now you're going to select the black and white layer, and then you're going to take your mouse over to your toolbox, and you're going to go here where it says select my color tool. You're going to click on that, and then you're going to click on any of the black part of this image. So I'm going to click right there. And as you can tell, we got those crawling ants, and it's going all over the place where it's black on the image. That's what you want. Then you're going to go back over to color 1. And then in your toolbox over here, all the way down here, This is your foreground and background colors. This yellow one right here, that's what is your foreground is, or FG. This white one right here is background, or BG. We want to click on the yellow one because we're going to be messing around with the foreground color. So you click on that, and now this is a time when you get to pick what color you want to use. So I am going to mess around with picking a purple color or violet. You're going to click OK, and then we're going to make sure the layer is selected again. We always want to make sure whatever you're working on is selected. So it has to be this blue color for your layer selection. And then you're going to go to Edit, Fill with FG color. And now you have one layer in purple, and that's FG color. Now that you are done with this layer, you are going to go to Select, None, and that'll get rid of the crawling ants. And then you want to deactivate all your layers. So remember, you're going to make them invisible. So we're going to get rid of all of these layers so that you can't see any of them. And we're going to click on the original image, back to Barack Obama. Now we're going to go over to your toolbox. And this time we're going to select the Fuzzy Select tool. And with that tool, we're going to click on Background. So here I am, background is selected. And then I am going to select Invert. So go up here to Select, Invert. And if you notice now, this entire area has been selected automatically. Now we're going to go to my second layer, which says Color 2. And then I'm going to pick a new color for Obama's body. So I am going to pick a contrasting color to purple, which is yellow. And I am going to adjust the dial to a color that I like. And then I'm going to click OK. Now, in order to actually fill it with that color, I have to go back up to Edit. Oh, make sure that color is activated. Go to Edit, and then Fill with FG color. Okay, so just so that you guys can see what it looks like, I'm going to deactivate this and activate that one. So this entire area now is going to be yellow. Okay? So I'm done with that now. Now what we're going to do is we have to work on the last one, which is this color. Okay? And I am going to go now. I'm going to take this off. Okay? And I still have this accidentally on, still crawling with the little ants. So I'm going to go select none. And now I need a color for my background. So I already have violet, I already have yellow. So let's pick a gnarly color like green. There you go. Hit OK. Make sure my layer is activated. Make sure it's blue like this. And then I am going to go to Edit, Fill with FG color. That's the color. Let me turn these all on. And now you have Barack Obama in green, yellow, and violet. Okay? And that is how you do a pop art version of an Andy Warhol silkscreen. All right? If you have questions, watch this video again and again, and then ask. Good luck.